Abraham from sayweb.com, and today we will be creating the base of Lettergame. Yes, I created this base, and if you're looking at the post, if you're watching this video from the post on the website, you should see a sample of the result of this tutorial on the page that you can play, you can use. And from this base you can move on and create your own games. You could match the letters, you could make the letters form words. Now let's start by stretching the stage. We'll be needing more space over here, and now that we have a larger stage, let's place a letter on the center of the stage. Let's use the type tool. Let's click on the center of the stage. Let's type the letter A. Now the letter A, what you see on the screen right now, is easy to figure out. It's a font, it's a character. It has properties such as size, such as font name, family, style. If the user does not have the same font on his system, or if you do not import the font to the library during runtime, a different font is going to show up, and you want to avoid that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this letter. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to ask for break apart. Now instead of a font, we have an artwork. Yes, it's not a font anymore, it's just a drawing, an object that has the shape of an A. And last but not least, I'm going to convert this to a symbol. Now it's not going to be a button, it's going to be a movie clip. Yes, let's give a name, vector. Okay, camel coding, everything in ActionScript is case sensitive, so make sure that you have the correct spelling. Export for ActionScript. This is going to create a class called letter A. So anytime I want to, during runtime ActionScript, to create another letter, place an additional letter A on stage, I can always create a new instance of the class. This is a warning. You know what? You are about to create a class. Okay, no problem. And we're done with letter A. Let's do the same for letter B. Let's click on stage slowly. Letter B. Let's make it the same size, the same color. We can always change the color and even the size through ActionScript. Again, right now this is a font. Let's right click, ask for break apart, and let's create a symbol, letter B, and let's export, and there we are. We are creating class for you. Thank you very much. And let's delete the letter B from stage. Let's move on. Letter C. Same process. We're about to finish. We are not going to do the whole alphabet, but we do need some variation on stage. Letter C, the class is about to be created. Create the class, and that's good for me. Now let's remove that C from the stage. Let's put back zoom 100% so we have the real size of the stage. Let's check our library. Yes, A, B, C, and they are exported. They are classes. We can always place instances of these symbols on stage using ActionScript. Let's move on to some hard coding. Why not? Yes. Now we have those letters. Let's double click here, and we have our artwork of the shape of a letter. Now I want every time that an instance of this letter is thrown into stage to have a specific behavior, and that behavior is going to be defined by the ActionScript, the code I'm going to start coding right now. Now one small detail again, every single, this is the base item on the library, meaning that every single one of the instances that will be placed on stage will have this code built in. And I'm going to create a master, meaning that this is the master of all the items, and every time that a new item is thrown in stage, it's going to have the same code. Now, how come? If they are different items, I'm going to refer to them. I mean, they are different, they're not the same. So theoretically, if I'm going to move one and all of them have the same name, they should all of them move. Now, this is where the this comes. This is referring to this self, this object. Add event listener. Let's add event listener. Everything is case sensitive. If spelling is not correct, you should see black instead of blue. It's going to be a mouse event, yes. Meaning that we're looking for drag and drop. Mouse event, yes. Dot mouse down, yes, it's dragging. And if the mouse is down, meaning that if our user is pressing the left click on our letter, our shape, go to function drag. Yes, drag the letter. So far, so good. Okay, now let's write a function. Function drag. This is going to be an event. Now, if you don't have something in the parentheses, a error message will pop up. So it has to receive an event, a value for the event, even if you're not going to use this value. Needless to say, you can always use find out what kind of event it was and use it inside of a function. But in our case, although unnecessary, is a language requirement to have the event inside of the parentheses. Okay, let's start this, which means the shape, no matter which shape, start drag parentheses. I should be posting the code on the website as well, I hope so. And now that we already know that the man is already pressing down, let's remove this dot, remove event listener, mouse event. We already know that the man is holding the mouse down, so let's remove the event listener, mouse down, drag, drop, drag. That's the name of the function, and it could be any given name. It's in black, it's not a reserved word. Everything that's blue is reserved. And now that we remove, let's start waiting for when he releases the shape on say this, add event listener, and mouse up. That's when the man releases the letter from his dragging. So this is a mouse up. Yes. Actually, on my original code, yes. Yes, that's right. Drop. Drop. That's the name of the other function we'll be coding very soon. So far, so good. I guess we are done with the drag function. Only 3 lines. Why should so remove the event listener? I mean, with the mouse already down, I have to wait, and when the mouse is up, I made a mistake here. When the mouse up, you should go to the drop function. The drop function is actually very similar to the drag function. Let's copy that. Let's paste that here underneath and just replace drag. Instead of that, it's going to be drop. And once it's going to be a mouse event that instead of starting the drag, let's stop the drag. Check if everything is blue. Remove event listener for, instead of removing, let's remove mouse event, mouse up, drop, because we already know that it did happen. And let's add event listener again. Let's wait for what was from the very beginning. That's mouse event, mouse down, and connect. Alright, we are done with our drag and drop. Yes. And let's see if it works. First, let's save. And for the sake of testing, let's go to our library and let's place one of these vectors on stage. And let's see if it works. This will be no errors. Let's see if we can go to the drop. Here we go. Let's move on to the third part of the letter gain tutorial.